Hello, OMG, and welcome back to my channel, where today we have the first fall makeup look here on my channel of this crazy year of 2020, and we're going to be using the Juvia's Place Warrior palette because I feel like this palette is so beautiful. It doesn't get the credit it deserves, and it's the perfect palette to use during this fall season that we have upon us. And also, if you are new here, my name is Helena. I also go by the name Legal Beauty because I love everything about learning about the law and staying informed, and I love everything about beauty. So I took the two categories that I love, combined them into one, and that is the name of basically me and my little brand here on my channel. So if you are new, please make sure you subscribe and click that bell so you get notified of every time I upload a video. And if you want to see how to get this beautiful fall look, then go ahead and keep on watching. I am looking so crusty right now, but we're gonna go ahead and get on with this first fall look of 2020. And what a year this year has been. It's just been an absolute whirlwind of emotions and changes and losses, and you know, we don't know what the fall is going to bring, but you know, I just feel like even doing fall makeup just to be at home, doing fall makeup with a mask is something that'll probably get you into the spirit. So I definitely wanted to start off one of my first videos in August as a fall look, and we're going to be using the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. And I feel like this is such an underrated brand, Juvia's Place. You don't really see them too much being shouted out or used by influencers, and I don't know why. I think there was some controversy surrounding this brand when it first came out, but I honestly love this palette, and so it is perfect for the fall. If you don't already have it, look how big all the pans, oop, I got a hair right there. All the pans of eyeshadows are in the actual palette. Like, it's seriously like the best palette for fall, for August, for October, for November, and even for the summer because of all the golds and the shimmers and everything like that. So I definitely wanted to use this palette for this first fall video or fall look that I'm going to be doing. Now, I don't have my eyebrows done, which I don't do them on camera, but I figured, you know, we're going to do a fall eye look, might as well just do my eyebrows on camera. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and it's in the color dark brown. Now, my hair, I dyed it again to black because my natural hair color is black, and I bleached my hair so many times that the black was kind of fading. So I did at-home hair dye, and so my hair is very dark. So this is actually going to look probably more on the brown side, but it's all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just carve out the eyebrows, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the actual eyeshadow look. Okay, so we'd be looking all sorts of crazy, so we're just gonna finish priming the eyes now that the eyebrows are kind of carved out. This is the routine that I normally do my makeup in. So I kind of just like look all over the place in the beginning, and then everything just comes on together. And the concealer that I used was the ColourPop No Filter concealer in the style Color Light 08, I believe, or Fair 08. Yeah, I think it's Fair 08. gonna use this to cover. It's probably just as good as the P. Louise eyeshadow base, but I kind of just wanted to use concealer today. It is kind of matte, so you kind of gotta move fast so it doesn't dry and have like any weird placement. And since we're doing like a very fall look, I want like very warm toned browns and everything. So that is what we are going to be working with today. I'm gonna blend this in just so that when I get to the foundation part, this part isn't gonna be too hard to just blend in. And then just do the middle a little bit. We're gonna start off with this color right here. It's called a Hosi, I wanna say, if I'm saying it correctly. And it's just like a very peachy color, and I'm going to just be using a Morphe angled brush just to use this shadow to put all over the eyeballs. Let me go ahead and get set here. We're just gonna go ahead and start off putting this in the transition. This palette, again, is really, really good. I'm kind of just tapping on the colors. I noticed that in this palette, they kind of go on better if you pat on the colors versus swipe and swipe and swipe. But again, yeah, Juvia's Place has such good products. Oh my God, my little sister has their highlighting palettes, and girl, they are blinding the house. So, and what's also really good for all of those of you who are freaks out there who hate fallout, there's like no fallout in this palette. I could tell like these colors aren't as like powdery, so it doesn't make a mess, it doesn't get everywhere. If you're the type of person where you feel like fallout doesn't really give you your money's worth because you're losing so much of the eyeshadow when you tap into it, then this is your girl right here. And this palette is really affordable. I remember I got it before the whole pandemic started. I had got it at Ulta on sale. They were having, I think, 40% off of Juvia's Place that day. And I was able to get 3 of the palettes. So my next few videos, I'm going to be using their palettes because I really want to show this brand, and I think that they should get more love in the beauty community than we do, because I just don't see them enough out there. I don't see them getting promoted. I don't see them like, you know, those little quick makeup videos people do. I don't really see them using these palettes. So everyone uses like the mainstream stuff, and so I think using these type of, you know, brands are dope, especially because they are, I want to say, female owned and black owned, which is pretty dope. Okay, so the next color that we're going to tap into is this color called Kano or Kano, and I'm going to use just a little bit. This Morphe brush doesn't have like a number on it, but it's kind of just like more of a tapered, like fluffier brush. We're just going to go ahead and tap into it. I just want to show you guys like there is literally no fallout. And then I want to go ahead and apply this into the transition. We're going to just create a very warm brown eye. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the shimmers. I kind of want to do like a very matte look because I feel like I've done a couple of warm toned looks with gold glitters on my channel already a couple of times. So I kind of want to just do something a little bit different, but we'll see once we get to more of the final look. I'm just gonna take this and bring it up. Look how pretty that color is. And I like to bring it over here. I'm just gonna bring the excess and cover the rest of my lid. Or maybe we could use the shimmers as highlight. That way I can kind of give you guys like the full scope of this palette. Now this color right here in Kano, you could put it on without having to like punch it in. You could definitely put it swiping motions. I feel like the first color that we used, a Hosi, just goes on better when you pack it on versus when you like try to blend it on or like swipe it on. Just want to bring this out. A little bit here goes a long way. Like I could still blend this color and use it. So pretty, such beautiful warm colors, just love it. So the next color we're gonna go into is the dark brown right here called Mino or Mino. I think it's Mino and I hope I'm saying it correctly. And I wanna go ahead and tap into that, and then we're just gonna build this into the corners of our eyes, like so. Just kind of create like a very brown, warm, smoky look. So I'm kind of like bring that upwards. Kind of also sometimes like to do this just to kind of help give me like that look. So what I like about this brown is that even though we use the color Kano underneath and we place this one on top, you could still see the color Kano coming through, which is why I really love this palette, is you can stack on these browns and you can still see underneath like the original layer you put. Because sometimes, like, you know how like when you see makeup looks where you apply the first color and it's light and then you apply a darker color, it's like, what was the point of the lighter color? You could still see it coming through and giving it still that very warm brown look. So then I want to say we'll do this color Amina right here. Very, very pretty, like very, very pretty metallic color. We're gonna go ahead and use this for underneath the brow bone just to give us some type of pop of a lighter color. I'm just gonna place it like so. This gives it more of like a golden look, as you can see. And then I like to just take the brush and just kind of like blend it in, just like so. The look is kind of looking a little crazy right now because it's not all the way complete yet. It's not all the way done yet. You can see it was just very simple and we're getting a very warm look so far. So this is the part where I cut to doing my face makeup, and then we will return for the rest of the eyes, and then we'll do a very fall color lip. Okay, so we're back in the face makeup. It's kind of like almost all the way done. So now we're gonna do brows. Where is my brow gel? You ever just do your makeup and just like, can't find anything? We're gonna use the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel in the color Clear, and we're just gonna go ahead and plop this on. And this just helps to set it in place. I do like this brow gel. It's not as good as the Benefit Cosmetics one. I think I've said that in a couple of my previous videos, but honestly, times are weird right now. Like, jobs are so unsteady. So if you're looking to save some money and still get a good brow gel, this one is your girl for you. So I highly recommend it. So I haven't really been a fan of like curling my lashes, but lately I have been. So we're going to be using on the Trace Stick mascara. There's this eyelash curler. So I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. It's just like uncomfortable, like the feeling of it. And then I kind of went back. I was like, you know what? There's an eyelash curler on here. Why am I not using it? You do kind of have to go in sections on this one because it is thinner, so it's just a little bit more difficult to work with. But I don't know, do we want to do eyeliner? I think that we should just stick with eyeshadow and then do eyeliner and maybe another fall look. So then now it's time for mascara, and we're going to be using the Wander Beauty Mile High Club mascara in just the color black. This mascara is really good. I use this pretty much every day throughout the week for when I want just like a light makeup look, and it just helps to, you know, coat your lashes. There's nothing like too special about it. It doesn't like make your lashes stand out like crazy, but it definitely gets the job done in terms of just having a light layer of mascara. So the next step is lashes, which is pretty much like one of my favorite parts. We're going to be using the Fifi lashes in the style Serving Looks. This is a mink lash. Yes, it's a mink lash. And if you haven't already seen, I do reviews of their lashes because they have a $20 lash subscription. And this lash is like by far one of my favorites that they've come out with. I do a ton of lash reviews here on my channel. But I also do regular makeup videos because I just miss the days of YouTube where you log on, you watch some makeup, maybe you have somebody, you know, playing in the background, you know, listening to how they do makeup. So I want my channel to basically be like the old school vibes where you come here just to learn and see how other people do makeup. And I'm not in any way, shape, or form like an expert at makeup, skincare, lash application, but I do have little tips and tricks and a lot of videos on here of makeup and lash reviews and just a bunch of fun stuff. So make sure you subscribe. Okay, so we still have to do the bottom portion of our eyes, and I think we're just gonna go back in with the color Kano, and then we're just gonna take like a little tapered brush and just go ahead and add this color to the bottom of our eyes. I don't know if I want to go really dark on the bottom. We'll see right now. Let me just go up so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I kind of want just like a very matte fall look. I feel like I haven't done a fall matte look in such a long time. And this I'm just like dragging and patting, kind of doing both motions. Just like so. You know, I think we're gonna take a little bit of the color Mino in the brown and just use it on the edges, just to give us a little bit more of a dramatic-y fall look. Just kind of in the mood to do that. Very lightly though. Very pretty. So then now we gotta do the inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used for my brow highlight, and we're going to instead use Moremi as our highlight for inner corner and nose and cheeks. So I want to show you guys how well-rounded this palette is. Like, ooh, little pop of shine. And then we'll do the nose. And then I like to do the bridge. Eyeshadow as a highlight, but that is how versatile this palette is. Like I'm telling y'all, get your hands on a Juvias Place palette as soon as you can. Like, see, just so pretty. So I wanted to keep the look obvious. I just sprayed my face and I can see like little sprays moving, but I wanted to keep the look very fall, so I chose a very fall color. It's a MAC lipstick. It's a cream lipstick in the color Hubs. I have not used this one before. I've had it for quite some time, so let's see what she looks like. Oh, she glows. That is so pretty. I wasn't expecting it. I should have read it as that it was cream because I wanted kind of like a matte lipstick, but this is the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fix up my hair and give you guys a final look. All right, so this is the final look, my glam jewelry, and I hope that you really liked my first makeup video of a fall look. We did a very dark lip, a very warm eye. We kind of kept it matte. The lip is a little bit shiny. I am a little pale, so it can look a little bit harsh, but I think that with a tan, if I just go out and get some sun, this won't look as harsh for a fall look, but nonetheless, it's still a beautiful look. So I really hope that you all like this video. Give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you click that bell so you get notified of every time I upload a video. Also, still remember to please stay home if you can. If you do need to go out, wear a mask. And also, most importantly, for the rest of this year, please spread peace, love, and happiness. I will see you all in my next video.